Laughlin, Nevada, a small town south of Las Vegas full of casinos, entertainment, and right along the Colorado River. For the second year, Laughlin will host the Best in the Desert Method Race Wheels Laughlin Desert Classic, presented by Canada and Tablet.
My name is Terzo, driver of the 55 Youtheory trick truck, getting ready to take on the Laughlin Desert Classic. You know, you got the river, you got the casinos. It's such a cool environment. It's a 2-day race, first of all, and it's more of a short course style, which is really cool. You're starting 30 seconds apart, and you're starting 2 at a time. The drag race off the start, being that it's a shorter course, you know, you're out there and you're seeing trucks and you're battling for positions. You're driving through spectator areas, you're driving through main pit, and you know, you have your friends, your family there, and it's just such a cool environment here at Laughlin to be able to race.
Harley Letner, driver of the 1570 TT Destroyer, has been in a hot streak, winning the first 2 rounds of the 2017 season. He is looking to carry that momentum in Laughlin, where he's done well before.
What's up, everybody? Harley Letner here, getting the 1570 Alpha Youtheory buggy ready for the Laughlin Desert Classic. I've been saying from the beginning of the year that trying to put the buggy up on the top overall spot. Qualified second for the Mint, held third all the first lap until we ran into a throttle cable issue. And then that took our chances away and just kept cruising along and ended up winning the Class 1500 by several minutes. And I just marked the second win in class for the year, and just using that momentum to build and try to get that big picture and get the overall for Laughlin coming up.
The first event of the weekend will be time trials, where the Youtheory racing team looks to prevail and take the top qualifying spots.
Yeah, the Laughlin qualifying is awesome. It's only like 3 miles. Take off, you get a couple sweepers, then you get some tight technical stuff, which I think favors the buggies sometimes. A couple big jumps, and then fast, send it in the infield, a big old jump. And last year was the first year I got an overall Ford Pole Award at Laughlin. I came in with high hopes again, trying to get it again this year.
Qualified with a time of 2 minutes 50 seconds, and that would solidify him in the second spot behind fellow Class 1500 competitor Pat Dean.
They set some cones up, and on the end of one of the big jumps that I sailed pretty good, and had to check up and miss all the cones, and ended up getting third, second buggy, so still had a good starting position in class, so it was good still.
The road warrior, Terzo, made some new improvements to the 55 trick truck and has a new co-driver, Matt Haney, and is ready to improve on his previous race results.
We're really going to go out there, you know, and try to lay down a good qualifying lap. We really want to get the truck to the finish, but we want to do well. So we're going to be on the gas and be conservative at the same time.
Drove like a madman and qualified a personal best 5th place in the trick truck class with a time of 2 minutes and 56 seconds.
We qualified 5th trick truck, so we're going to be a 5th trick truck off the line come race day. Pretty stoked with our qualifying run. So far, it's our best run yet in the 55 truck. So we're excited to be up there, really get out there come race day and do some battling.
This year's contingency and tech inspection was held at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino.
Tech here at Laughlin is at the Tropicana Hotel in the back lot. It's a shorter tech than most races. You know, you're out there, you're getting the truck through, you're signing some autographs for fans, you know, you're doing some interviews for the TV, and then heading back to main pit to get the trucks ready for race day.
The tech's it's short and small, but all the fans get to come out and see it. It doesn't take all day, and then you get to cruise through the parking lot and let all the vendors check it out and head back out to the pits and get ready to attack day one.
Day one of racing, the 1570 of Harley Letner will start in the second row, next to the 1590 of Kevin Thompson.
Pat got the lead by himself, and I started side by side with Jeff Quinn in the Concrete Motorsports car. Our number one focus leaving the infield was to get the jump on Jeff. Pulled the whole shot into turn one, then just was in hunt mode for Pat, you know, trying to win. Pat was running at a very strong pace. He's a very good competitor, and he was motoring hard at Laughlin.
The Youtheory 55 starts alongside Lalo Laguna of RPM Off-Road in the third row.
Here we are staging come race day, you know, we're getting ready, trucks are moving up, race is about to start. It's gonna be tough, there's gonna be a lot of battling. Being at such a short course, we'd really like to get out here and get out front. We're really going to push hard off the start and really hammer down.
Matt Haney, co-driver for the 55 Youtheory trick truck. Very excited. First race with Anthony, so it's going to be a good one.
Green light goes, we both hammer down. You're getting through your turns and you come out and do a one-way, and we're door to door with Lalo. And it seemed like neither one of us are gonna let up, you know. He eventually cuts in front of me, I have to let up, and he gets the first turn. After that, I'm battling his dust the rest of the way and chasing him all the way out there, so.
physical race leader Dean. At the end of day one, the TT Destroyer had the number 1575 in his sight when they crossed the finish line and knew that Youtheory Racing and himself had came in first on time and set themselves up for a battle for the overall win on day two.
I never actually physically passed him, I just caught up to him. I knew I just had to stay within 30 seconds behind him to get the win on the day and like give him the upset at the finish after he crossed the line first. And coming in the end, I think we ended up winning it by 20 seconds on time. So it was pretty cool, you know, like he crossed the finish line first, but then to sneak in afterwards on time and actually take the win is even, I think it's cooler sometimes.
The Road Warrior battled for the fourth place position in class for most of the race, before a small issue dropped him back deep in the field at the end of day one.
Once we got settled in, we kept our pace going. This is really a track where you do got to drive pretty hard, being that, you know, it's short laps, and until unfortunately we got a flat, pulled over. My co-driver Matt did a great tire change. With that, I think we lost maybe 5 positions, being that, you know, it's such a tight battle. We got back in, you know, pushed to the finish line and finished day one.
Day two, the stage is set. Harley would take his top position from the first day of racing and start on the front row next to Dean in the 1575. Harley Letner is currently leading on time for the overall win by a few minutes over Jason Voss, and was eager to seal the top spot with a good performance.
Laughlin was great to me. After winning day one, we realized we did it in, I think, 2 hours and 3 minutes, which gave me the overall win for day one on top of the trick trucks. So going into day two, I was just like really excited, like I wanted to win the overall. I was like, all right, can't have any mistakes, and Jason's super fast, and he had to make up 3 minutes. Almost impossible, but you know, you can't count anything out if I had a mistake or whatever.
After finishing up day one in the 12th position, Anthony would head into day two of racing hard charging, looking to improve his overall finishing spot.
So here we are at the start, day two, you know, coming up to the line. We're starting a little further back today. We're gonna run conservative, you know, first lap and see how big these holes got and just the changes of the course.
flag flew and all the times were calculated. Harley Letner put the TT Destroyer on top of the box in Class 1500 and won the overall for the weekend, beating everybody by over 5 minutes.
I just ran a clean race with Pat keeping me honest the whole time. We ran a little harder pace than I think I would have ran normally. At the end of the weekend, ended up putting the buggy on top of the box for the overall with about 4 minutes and some change over Voss and the trick truck. So I've been running my lip the whole year saying I want an overall and I'm going to get an overall. Laughlin, we finally put the buggy up on top, giving some hope and love to the buggy dorks out there that buggies can still make it happen.
This marks 3 wins in a row for Harley and Youtheory Racing, as well as a commanding lead in points heading into the next race, Vegas to Reno. Anthony Terzo would battle all the way to the end. The 55 had a rough weekend, but still managed a top 10. A 9th place would help the team in the year-end points championship, and looking good heading into Vegas to Reno.
Ended Laughlin with a top 10 finish, which is great. It puts us 4th in points for Trick Truck Best in the Desert, so that's great momentum to carry on to Vegas to Reno.